morning. Sorry if I'm not really looking at the camera. I am on a drive on back home. Just dropped wifey off at work. So it's going to be a very, very long day. I know she's tired. She had a long day yesterday. I don't even know if it was 14 or 16 hours, but I know I dropped her off in the morning and then picked her up till late last night. So my woman be working her ass off, guys. Working. You know, today I don't gotta work, so I get to chill. I get to do wifey duties at home. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in if you're just joining me. So I figured bring you guys along for the drive. Just see what's going on. What's everybody doing on this beautiful Wednesday morning? Here in AZ, it's nice and cloudy, overcast. It's like 57 degrees, so it's pretty gloomy. For me, it kind of sucks because like I get headaches when it's like this, like the pressure. I just feel like my head's gonna explode. So if you don't know, I got this headband on because I want my hair to go all crazy because I ain't trying to impress nobody, so I just threw it on real quick, keep the hairs in line. And I don't even know why I have the sunglasses on. It's like not even sunny out. So what's up with everybody at? What's going on? Come chill with me, come talk to me. What's going on? What's good? You know, I'm not on that often. You know, usually if I am, I'm with wifey. You know, make yourself known. I don't bite. Come say hi. Like I said, I can't look at the camera too much because I am driving. So, but I do have you on my stand. Miss Susan, good morning. How are you doing? Thank you for being here with me. I was just saying, I just dropped off wifey at work and, you know, heading home. My day off, so I get to pull wifey duties today. Peach, welcome from Germany. What's good? How's it going on this hump day? So please excuse me if I'm not looking too much, guys. You know, I gotta pay attention to the road and these shitty ass drivers. I was just trying to figure out what am I gonna do today. Guys, please give me a minute. I'm gonna switch you to mute for 1 second. I gotta do something. Give me 1 second. Alright, and I'm back. You can see that thankfully there's no traffic. I think traffic's like earlier in the morning, so wifey goes in at a good time to where we bypass traffic, which is great. But I'm in no rush, you know, like I said, just chilling. I did want to wash I did want to wash the car, but I hear that it calls for rain, so I'm like, forget that. Why waste money? But I did go yesterday. Like, you know how they have those like those self car washes, or those, you know, those car washes you go through and you like vacuum and everything yourself. I found this one that their vacuums are amazing. So I vacuumed the inside of my car like spotless, because the hair from our dogs, it gets on our shoes, so it transfers to the car. So it was starting to like try to get bad with all the hair. So this vacuum, like, you can't even tell that we own any pets because they got it like amazing, guys. So I love it. So that's what I was doing yesterday. So I'm like, what am I gonna do today? Usually like on my days off, I like to just like, clean, to do stuff to the car. So if I was there, I'm just cleaning the house, cleaning up. Well, hello. Sorry, I can't read your name. Jew Bear? Welcome in. Welcome in. Again, I apologize. I'm not looking directly at you guys because I am driving on my way home. Just chilling. Trying to figure out what to do for the day. Any game? I don't think so. What's today? Wednesday? If anything, there might be some basketball. There's been a lot of college basketball lately, but I'm not a big fan of college ball, so hopefully there's some pro ball on. But I know this weekend it's the start of the NFL playoffs, so you know me, I'm excited for that. Even though my team didn't make it, it's alright because it's exciting. It's the playoffs. Like it's up for grabs for anybody. So I'm looking forward to this weekend and watching football Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But today, I really don't think there's anything on. So, any recommendations on like Netflix or Hulu, something, anything good to watch that you guys know about? I'm always down to watch like a good movie or like a good show or something. Let me know. There's some ideas out there. But usually I have a routine when I get home. I make sure I clean. Take out the trash, sweep, mop, dust, all that stuff. But that only takes me like an hour or two, and so I got the rest of the day. You ever watched a good movie in a while, Susan? Oh man. If you have Netflix, go on there. They have like, I love it that they put out like movies of the week or like top 10 like movies or shows. So they'll give you recommendations, and usually they're pretty good. That's what I've been going off of. I've been watching like a lot of like war movies for some reason. I couldn't tell you why, but that's what I've been into lately. So just looking for something different. Just go on there and if it sounds good, just try it. Like, or even if it doesn't look like it's gonna be good, usually those are the ones that are the good movies. Like, gotta give it a chance. You know what I mean? I gotta check my DVR, see if I have anything recorded. Usually I got something recorded and I end up forgetting about it, and then I look, I'm like, oh shit, this is recorded. I watch like those crime shows like that are on that how do you say it? The ID channel, I can't say I can't even say the damn word. But when they have all those shows, those crime shows and stuff, I record a lot of those. Good morning, Zay. Welcome in. How are you? My son has it all. Yes, Susan, do it. Get the password and just like see, like when you first go on there, like the first things that are gonna pop up are like the top recommended movies. See what's on there, and check it out. I promise you, find something good. Depending on what you like or what you're into, even if it's something that you're not used to watching, give it a chance. I bet you'll be stuck. Hold on, guys. I can't really read because I'm driving. Let's see. Okay. Messaging. Welcome from England. Welcome in. Welcome in. If you're new to the channel, guys, please hit that subscribe button. Alright, guys, give me 1 minute, okay? I gotta mute you just for a second. Hold on. Whoops. moderators for being amazing moderators. My moderators, like you're like, oh, you guys. I meant our moderators. You guys are fucking amazing. Excuse my language, but Ari, wifey, knows how to pick great moderators. And I love you guys. You guys do an amazing job, and thank you for being here when you can. You know, I know we all have lives outside of the YouTube world, so when you can join us, thank you. It means the world to me, to us. So yes, thank you again. So what's the temperature, guys? Like where you guys are at? Is it cold? Is it snoring? Snowing, or what's going on? Oh, guys, watch. Check this out. Wifey got a new set of this EOS. The lip. Man, I can't think. Like the chapstick. This one is grape. Oh my god, it smells amazing. Like I just want to lick it off because it smells so good. Bomb. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. I stand corrected. It's 70 today, Susan. That's beautiful. Beautiful weather. You gotta love it. It's January and it's 70 degrees. Like, amazing. I'm just so happy I'm not in a state where it's snowing and like -2 degrees or something. Say it's cold and foggy, a little bit snowed. Hold on. Oh, really? Ugh. I can go without the snow part, but that's good. Like, it's not too terribly cold. But that's a good thing about, you know, when it's cold, you can bundle up. It's so easy to layer up, you know. It's like when it's hot, it's harder because you can only take off so much clothes. Lip balm. Thank you, Susan. This, you know, Ari knows this shit more than I do. She just gets it from me and I use it. And I never know what the frick to call it. You love the snow, Zay? I bet. Like if you're used to it, yeah, of course. But like, obviously being from Phoenix, the only time we see snow is if we go up north, and you know that's rare that it snows a lot up there in like Flagstaff and stuff. I don't know why I woke up my lips so chappy this morning, but they are. And this takes care of it. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day for all of us. You know, what's on your guys' agenda? What's the plan today? Zay, are you off today or you gotta go in? You've been up since 5:40? Dang, why so early? She wants to be what? So I guess you go in today, or is it your day off too? You know, we gotta enjoy our relaxation day. I tell wifey I hate it when she works like the day shift, like it's supposed to be 12 hours, but it turns into 14 to 16 hours because it seems so long. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Zay. You guys said exactly what I was thinking. But I'm learning just to and let my snipers handle it. Thank you, guys. But yeah, when she works, like, I'm used to her working long hours, but like at night, like at least I could just sleep and no pass time. But during the day, like, what am I gonna do without you for like 12, 14, 16 hours? It's so weird. Like, you know, not to say like we're up each other's ass all the time, but it's just like I get bored without my wife. You know, but it's all right. You know, she can call or text when she has time. She gotta make that money, y'all. Yes, Zay, you snipered that. You are a great moderator, Zay. Thank you. I love you for it. Mara. Welcome, Mara. Good morning. It is a beautiful day. Cloudy. I wish it wouldn't give me such a headache. That's the only downside to it. It's the only thing. But that's alright. Yeah, guys, this is probably gonna be a short live. I just wanted to come on, and I'm not leaving just yet. You know, I just wanted to take a little car ride with you guys, see how everybody's doing. You know, I know you guys have missed wifey the past couple days. She just been working, and by the time she gets home, showers, and eats, she knocks out, guys. She's been busting her ass. So don't think she's ignoring the channel or ignoring anybody. She's not. She literally just haven't had the time. If she was to go on after she got off of work, she would literally fall asleep right in front of you. That's how bad it's been. It's not hot. It's beautiful. The temperature in my car, it says 57. Let's see what it says. I'm not sure what it says like on my phone, but in my car it says 57. But I got the AC on because I'm always hot. But usually I roll with the windows down, but because we're on live, I have them up. So it's beautiful, and I hope it stays like this today. Maybe do some yard work, cause guys, this shit's looking like a jungle. Like, we usually pay somebody to get it done, but that somebody we haven't been able to reach them. So I might have to bust out the weed eater and do as much as I can until we can find somebody to do it. Yes, it's the best for her. It's the best. Oh, no doubt, Susan. Yeah, she needs it, because man, that woman, I love that woman so much. She's such a workaholic. You guys see it. And I've never met anybody who works as hard as her. Even though she woke up this morning throwing up, not feeling good, she still pushed through it and went to work. Shit, my ass would have been like, I'm sick, I'm staying home. But not her. Not her. She'll push through it. She'll be on her deathbed. I'm saying, I'm going to work. You know? Thank you, Zay. Hello. Hi, Green Lantern. Yeah, so far so good. The new year. What are we? 7 days in. And thank God, you know, everything's on the up and up. Let's keep it that way. I hope everybody's New Year's going that way. You know, we're going to stay optimistic. We're going to stay positive that everything's going to be good and better than the year before. I know every year we say that. We always say like, oh, this is our year, this is gonna be a better year, but let's stick to it. Set goals and stick to them, guys. That's the only way it's gonna work. Oh gee, what's up, BC Rob? How are you? It's okay. Let's see everyone. I would refrain from misguiding anyone. I thought I was supposed to ask. Sorry, I don't know what you asked. Whatever my moderators took away, then it must have been inappropriate. So just make sure you know the boundaries of, you know, what to ask, what not to ask. or your message will get deleted and you will get timed out. Our people are very good and they know what's appropriate and what's not, so I don't even need to say much more about that. She, her, I'm a female. Like, I don't try to be a male. I don't want to be a male. I'm 100% female, 100% woman. I don't wish to be anything other than that. So that's all I'm going to speak to on that. That's right, Zay. This is Mo. Just stop by, check on my sisters. Just thank you for stopping by and appreciate the love. It means a lot. Thank you. Even if you come by for a minute, 5 minutes, hey, love is love. Appreciate. No, just hopped on for a bit. Hope you have a wonderful rest. Thank you, Mara. Thank you for just hopping on. Appreciate you, girl. Hope you have a wonderful day as well. Be safe out there and make the best of it. I'll talk to you later on. I just want to make sure I don't miss you there. Thank you, Funk Congress. I appreciate that. But yes, I'm a she, her, or just call me my name, the same Mo. As simple as that. You know. I don't get into all that pronouns. That's just too much. Just call me Mo. I am female. I met Mo. It is nice to meet you, Green Lantern. Yeah, I see that you're a moderator. I'm like, I haven't met you. And for you to be a moderator, that means that my wife trusts you. So if my wife trusts you, I trust you. But I need to get to know you as well. I don't come on too often. If I do come on, it's with my wife. And I don't stay too long. I'm a lot behind the scenes, guys. I'm not a big fan of the whole front face-to-face, with the camera. But I will. I'm not scared. I'm not hiding, I'm here. You see me. What's up, homies? What's good? How are you? I haven't seen you in a minute. I've seen you guys in a minute. Hope all is well. Happy New Year. Guys, so... hold on a second. Right here a second. Have a great... Ari is an amazing person. Yes, she is. I love that woman more than life itself. She has the biggest heart, purest heart. She is great. Guys, so check this out. I had this little incident happen to me yesterday. So I am home, so I'm taking off my my seatbelt. So I'm just gonna chill in the car and talk to you guys. Yeah, Ari has such a amazing personality. She's so goofy. She's so funny, but she can be very serious at the same time. And most of the time, she's like, make the best of life, laugh, live, laugh, love. Literally lives up to that. But what I wanted to say to you guys yesterday, so I had this issue. I took a walk with my son and our dog, our pit bull, Karen. She's learning to walk on a leash. She's never walked on it. We have a harness. Welcome. What's up, Sabrina? Welcome in. So we have a harness for her. So we put the leash on it. So we're not like pulling her neck or anything. It's her harness around her body. I was holding her, and these two dudes that live down a couple houses from us, they were outside, their house, just standing there, and I was holding Karen, and she wanted to go after them. I had to really hold her, restrain her. And these guys are like, oh, she probably sees demons. And I was like, yeah, you. And then he said something, and I was just like, whatever. I didn't pay no mind. We continued our walk. I just went around the block once with my son and the dog while he kept going. So by the time I got back to my house, these fools roll up. They come up to my neighbor's house that's literally next door to us, and he's like, and I'm looking at him because he's like walking across my neighbor's yard, like towards me, but we have like a little fence that blocks it. He walks up. He's like, "What the fuck is your problem?" I'm like, "Excuse me?" I'm like, "Why are you talking to me like that?" He's like, "You heard me. What the fuck is your problem with me?" I was like, "I don't got no problem with you." He's like, "Why are you looking at me like that?" I was like, "I can't look at you. You were walking aggressively in my direction, so yeah, I'm gonna look and see what's going on." And then it just like blew up from there, guys. Like, he's like, "I don't know who the fuck you are, but you don't know who the fuck I am, and you don't know who the fuck you're messing with." I was like, "Dude, you need to chill. Like, what is your deal?" And he's like, "You have to talk shit." I was like, "I wasn't talking shit. You're the one who said something to us about my dog, saying she must see demons." I was like, "Yeah, you. And you took offense to that." I'm like, "Then you probably shouldn't have said anything." He's like, "I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but you don't know who you're fucking with." Mind you, this guy is probably like in his 50s, a Hispanic guy, been to prison, all that stuff. And then this fool decides to throw up gang signs to me, guys. What adult male throws up gang signs to a woman? To a woman, just to anybody in general. I was like, what the hell? Like, my mom was inside and she heard the commotion, and like, I'm not one to back down. I don't care if you're a male, female, alien. I don't care who you are. I am not gonna back down thinking you can come up to me, talk to me any type of way, and intimidate me, in my own home. I told him, "Don't you dare cross that fence and get in and come in my yard." He's like, "Why the fuck not? You came in my yard." And what he's talking about is one night I was looking for my package, my Amazon package. They delivered it to the wrong house. So yes, I didn't even know it was his house. I was going through like the houses around me looking for my packages, and he has me on camera. He's like, "Why the fuck were you going through my mail?" I was like, "I wasn't going through your mail. I was looking for my package. I had already told you this." And he's like, "You're lucky I was ready to come out fucking with my gun and see what the fuck's up." I'm like, "Why are you so aggressive? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, tone it down, guy. Like, it's not that serious." He's like, "No, fuck that. You don't know who I am. You're trying to poke me. You're trying to agitate me." I was like, "No, you're getting yourself worked up." And my neighbor was standing right there too, and he like pushed the guy back. He's like, "Okay," like in Spanish, like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah," like, enough, pushing him back, like stop. And I was like, "You know what? Out of respect for my mom and this neighbor guy, I'm gonna go inside." He's like, "What, bitch? What? You don't fucking respect me?" I'm like, "Wow, now you gotta call me names?" I'm like, I'm not gonna respect somebody who's calling me out my name and cussing at me for no reason because you said the dog's looking at demons, and I agreed with you, and you want to like, have a shit fit. And it was just a whole crazy ordeal, guys. Like, this guy is not all there. Like, he's a hothead, and he's just like, "Watch out, you don't know who you're fucking with. You don't know who you're fucking with." I was like, "Okay." I'm like, "If you want to throw your life away over something stupid or something said, that's on you, guys. I was like, I'm not running. I'm not backing down. You know exactly where I live. You live, right down the street from me. He's like, I'm gonna be the bigger person and walk away. So fuck you. And I was like, okay. And then his friends pulled him back, and he walked away. I was like, was that necessary? Like, what was that about? I was left in shock. Like, what is wrong with this guy right now? Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Hold on. um, do you guys think I was in the wrong at all? Or was he completely in the wrong? And I put that on God that I did not say more than like 5 words to him, nor did I cuss at him or call him out his name or anything. I was like, sir, like, chill out. Like, and he's like, well, out of respect for your mom, I'll stop. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, out of respect for my mom and this neighbor, I'm gonna just, walk away. He's like, I don't fucking respect nobody. I'm like, you sound dumb. You just said out of respect for my mom, and now you're saying you don't respect anybody. I was like, you're completely unhinged, and you're dumb. That's what I'm thinking. He came here. I'm telling you, Susan, it was crazy. Like, and he threatened me with this gun. I'm like, I have one as well. I'm licensed to carry. Are you, as a convicted felon? I'd watch that. But I'm not trying to start drama with my neighbors, because we all gotta live, by each other. That's like the worst, having problems with your neighbors. I was just like, I think he moved in maybe like a year ago or so he's not really, from the neighborhood. The people around me, we've been living here for a very, very long time. So that's how I know, like, you're not from around here. Like, you don't go around talking to people like that. Thinking because I'm a female that I'm just gonna back down and not say nothing. Like, no, you got the wrong female. You don't intimidate me. You don't scare me. You might be used to that. I feel sorry for your wife. But I'm not the one that's gonna back down. So you can run your mouth all you want, and I will run mine right back to you. Because if you do something to me, that's you. That's your life. That's on you. Just know that. Because I'm not going to be the one to do anything to you. Nothing. I don't harm people. I don't fight people. Unless they started with me. Like I said, I don't care if you're male, female, alien, whatever you are. It's all about respect, and he clearly does not respect me as a woman, as a person. Regardless of how I look, guys, tatted up, the shaved hair, up like this. I'm not trying to be a man. I do not want to be a man. This is just how I look. So if you're gonna disrespect me based on my looks, you have problems. You know what I mean? It's just like grow up, dude. You're like in your 50s. There's no need for all that to come so aggressive. All he had to do was be like, what's up? Like, what, why, is there an issue between us? There's a different way of handling things, but no, he came aggressive, guys. Aggressive. I'm not saying I was scared or anything, because if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But he's gonna be the one going to prison, not me. Yes, Susan, never judge a book by its cover. Yes. never judge someone by their tattoos. So he probably thinks I've been in the pen because of my tattoos, or I'm some kind of like gangster chick or some bullshit. Guys, I've never been to jail in my life. I've never been arrested. You know, by all means, I'm a fucking square. I do tattoos because I love the art. You know, like, so y'all can just miss me with all that gangster talk, thinking that I'm something I'm not. And nor am I trying to be something I'm not. I was just like tripping out on the fact that he did this, you know, like in front of my mom, in front of the neighbor and the other neighbors that were out. Like, could you imagine like how he acts at home or how he acts with other people? And he's like, if you were a man, we'd be using these right now. We wouldn't be talking. I was like, so we would be fighting over words? Like, makes no sense to me, guys. Like, he's too much of a hothead. Susan, we love squares. That's right. I'm a square all day. All day. But I mean, don't test me either, you know, because I will defend myself if need be. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it was a crazy situation. It was just like, wow. And like, when I drive by this guy's house, I don't look in his direction. I don't pay him no mind. I don't do anything, you know, just to avoid any misconception that I'm dogging him or, you know, disrespected him somehow or some shit. I keep driving and I don't even look his way or acknowledge him, nothing, you know. And when we were walking, he was the one who initiated the what he said. So me, I just mind my business. So he needs to just stay away. You know what I mean? Exactly, Susan. It's all in how you're raised. Exactly. And as you could tell from people on here, the people in real life, it's like they were raised by freaking stray cats or something. Like, they don't have no morals, no values, no respect, nothing. You know, it's pretty damn sad that people are like that, but it's just who people are. And I thank God I was raised by people who have huge hearts that, you know, that are, you know, value their faith and believe in, you know, giving respect where respect is due. You know, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. You know what I mean? But other people, they miss that part of their life. You know, they're just straight assholes. But you know, you know, I know my mom was just trying to, like, you know, be mama bear and come out and, you know, protect me, you know, but I didn't want her to get in the middle of anything. But she was up in this guy's face, like, hey, that's my daughter, like, stop. You don't need to be, you know, all this stuff. And I was like, well, stop, it's fine. Like, you don't have to explain shit to this fool. But my mom was a gangster. Like, she don't care. She'll go right up to you and, like, tell you to knock your shit off and stuff like that. But yeah, it was just a weird experience, guys. And I pray there's no more incidents like that. That he just needs to stay in his lane, and I will stay in mine. You know. So that was my I guess I wouldn't even call it excitement, but that was my you know, incident of the day yesterday. You know, it's just crazy. I get the same issue when I go to the store at a certain store nearby. where they think I'm stealing, guys. They think I'm stealing every time I go in there. I'm like, so they watch me, they follow me. I'm like, bruh, I'm paying for my food, my stuff. Like, you see me on camera. Like, why the hell would I steal some churros or a cinnamon twist or some jello? You know, like, I don't get it. I think it's the tattoos. Everybody judges me off my tattoos. And it's just like, man, people need to grow up. We're 2026. I thought those days were over, but discrimination's never going to be over, sadly. Mara, there comes a point where you have to keep our parents safe, look out for them. The tables turn at some point in life. It's a turn. Absolutely, Mara, 100%. Shit, you say you do it. You say anything about my mama, or you know, do anything to her, or anything, guys, I will come unhinged. I will lose my shit. My mom and the special ladies in my life, my tias, my nanas, like, don't fuck with them. You do that, it's a wrap, because it's all about respect. You're gonna respect your elders, you know, regardless of who it is. Even like, say if we're at a store and someone's disrespecting an elder, I will say something, because like, you just don't do that. Have respect. You know, it goes back to how you're raised. You know, we're raised to respect our elders, so you're gonna do that, whether it's, you know, my elders or someone else's, because that's someone's grandma, mom, sister, tia, you know, all that stuff. Welcome in, Sunflower. Welcome in, everybody. Sorry I've been on a little bit of a rant. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Ari&Mo, my wife Ari is at work. I just got home from taking her to work. She has a very long day ahead of her, as she did last night as well. So I know she hasn't been on in a couple of days. She's been super tired, super busy. So I figured I'd come on, you know, let you guys know everything is good. Everything's great, guys. It just, she's just busy and tired, you know, and I don't want her going on live when she's tired like that, because she's gonna fall asleep. And to put it bluntly, like, sleep is more important than coming on here. You know, YouTube's not going nowhere. She needs her rest. She needs, you know, to reset and get her mind right and all that stuff. You guys know, you guys understand. Ari's a workaholic, and she'll be on here, you know, when she's not working, she's on here for hours. You guys already know how she is. I highly doubt she'll be on tonight, when she gets off of work, but you never know with Ari. It depends how tired she is, and if it's it's supposed to be 12 hours, but I think she's working 14 hours, which might go a little longer. Not 100% yet, but she might. But if she doesn't come on, guys, don't worry. She's fine. She's, you know, she has been a little bit under the weather, but she's been pushing through it. You know, I've been giving her, make sure she takes her vitamins and, you know, her supplements, everything she needs. And she knows if it's too much to call me, and I'll go pick her up, not to push through too much, because with her being down and out, it does nobody good, you know. So she knows to push what her limits are. Such a hard worker, guys. You know this. She's such a hard worker. Make sure you hit that like button as well, guys. Let's get the likes up. Let's get everybody that is in here. Come say hi. I don't bite. I'm gonna be on here for a few more minutes, guys. I do have some stuff to do, around the house, so I want to get that going. I'll let her, guys, will let Ari tell her own business, so nobody say anything about her work, please. Ari will tell you when she's on here. It's not my place or anybody else's place to say what she does for a living. I know everybody else knows, but you got to hear from the horse's mouth of what she does, because I know I wouldn't want her telling my business of where I work and what I do. Like, I know some things she will allow me to say and some things she won't. So we'll just let her tell it herself. We'll just say she's in the medical field and we'll leave it at that. Alright, guys. Because, we're turning a new leaf. We're keeping things. We're only saying only certain things. We're not. Yes, Susan, clock it. It's gonna be different. You guys are gonna see how different we are this year. Not different bad, but different good for sure. And you'll start noticing some changes. And I mean, no offense, Alexandria. I'm sorry if that came off rude. I don't mean to be rude or anything. But they're just like, there's a place, and there's a time and place for everything, and for her to tell her business and stuff. Even though we are married, I do know everything, but I'd rather her tell her own business of what her work entails, because I don't know how much she's allowed to say and not say. Okay, thank you, Alexandria, for understanding. Like I said, I mean no disrespect at all. I hope you subscribed. That'd be great. Also, guys, if you like the channel or like the live, please double tap that screen, guys. I greatly appreciate it. If anybody wants to do a super chat, super stickers, any of that stuff, guys, that would be great as well. That's not me begging, that's just me throwing it out there. If you can do it, appreciate it. You guys know how it goes. Everything that we get goes right back into the channel. If you're here, thank you, Alexandra, for subscribing. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Much love. Much love. I promise you, you'll enjoy the channel, guys. Miss, like, you'll see my wife a lot more than you'll see me. She talks about, she's more like the girly one. Makeup, eyelashes, nails, all that stuff. But and more, of course. I don't really talk about all that stuff. I just talk about whatever is relevant at the time, or whatever somebody brings up. You bring up sports, we'll be talking all day. We talk about tattoos. We talk about whatever. I'm here to chat about anything. But there's just limits, there's boundaries, of course. But feel free to ask, and if you feel like it's a appropriate question, then of course we'll answer. She is pretty. Thank you so much. My wife is very beautiful, and her heart and her personality go along perfectly with her. She's amazing. Once you see her and start to get to know her, guys, my mods in here, you guys know Ari and how she is. She's a wonderful, wonderful person. She's very sweet, very caring, very loving. You're full in love with her, I promise. But she does have a feisty side. You don't wanna get on that bad side, because she'll tell you how it is. Like, she's very straightforward. She's a straight shooter. She's blunt. Like, if she doesn't like something, or she doesn't agree with something, she'll let you know. Heck yes, Susan, yes. Ari's just straight up the best, guys. I don't know what else to say. You know, I just love like hyping her up. Every time I'm on here, I just hype her up and show you, tell you guys how great she is. So, my throat, I'm dry. I need something to drink, guys. I don't have my drink with me. I love that you love her so. Yes, Alexandra, man, you have no idea. She's my world. She's my everything. Like, she has my entire heart. Um, we're going on 4 years married and 5 years together. This is the longest relationship for both of us, and it's been straight through, no breaks, no breakups, no timeouts, no nothing, nada, nothing. We've been rocking together solid. She's taught me so much about a relationship, and I've learned communication is the key to making it work. Communication. Yes, Susan, don't piss her off. Do not do that, because, whoo, doggy, it's not good to be on that side. You know, her bark is it's pretty hard. I mean, not her bark, her bite. Her bite hurts. But that's rare, to get her to that point. She's so lovable. Same with me and my husband, 4 years, and awesome. Congratulations. It's amazing when you find the one that just, your other half. Married after 2 weeks of knowing each other. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. We got married after being together for 6 months. So you got us beat on that, but when you know, Alexandria, congratulations. And when that person has your heart, you just know. You know what I mean? You ladies seem like a wonderful couple. Thank you so much, Green Lantern. Thank you so much. We are great. I'm not saying we're perfect. We're far from it. We have our moments. We have our ups and downs, like any couple. We bicker. Fight. I don't know, but we cool down, and then we talk about it. That's the key that I've learned from her, is to talk about it. Don't let that shit go. Don't let it just sit there and simmer and simmer and simmer, because eventually that shit's gonna explode. So talk about why you had that disagreement, why you guys are fighting, or whatever the issue is. Make sure you talk about it. Get it out in the air. Even though I don't like to talk after a fight or an argument, she gets me to. She gets me to talk, because she's like, no, we're gonna handle this and we're gonna fix it. We're not gonna let it stew. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm back. Another girl that my ex-boyfriend cheated. Oh, okay. Well, welcome back, guys. All right, I got some things to do here on the house. Thank you for being with me, for the car ride and just talking, enjoying this morning. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Make the best of it. And I'll check you guys later. I don't know if wife will be on tonight. Probably not, but you never know. But it won't be until late tonight. I love you guys. Thank you for those who subscribed and liked the live. So please spread the word about the channel to everyone and anyone you can. Put the word out there. Let's bring some more people over and just chat and talk about whatever, guys. Thank you for being here. And it's never bye, it's I'll see you later. Alright, guys. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys later.